Thinking about moving to Westport, Connecticut? Before you fall in love with the beaches, boutiques, and buzz, there's a few things you really need to know. Here are 13 truths about living in Westport, the real deal, not just the brochure version. And stick around for number 12, it may be the biggest reason so many families are making the move here. Hi, I'm Chris Giolitto, Fairfield County native, real estate agent, and someone who has spent most of my life around Westport, eating, golfing, beaching, you name it. If you're looking for a place that actually fits your lifestyle, you're in the right spot. Hit subscribe and let's dive in. Number 1, Compo Beach is as iconic as it is busy. Compo isn't just a beach, it's the place to be in Westport. Volleyball, playgrounds, a marina, a skate park, it's summer heaven. But from Memorial Day through Labor Day, it's also jammed. Think chairs out by 7:30 a.m., parking lots full by 10. Still, for locals, it's worth every second. Pro tip, off-season walks at Compo are just as magical and way more peaceful. Number 2, yes, it's expensive and it's staying that way. You're not getting a starter home here for $500,000. Median prices are above $1.5 million, but there's a reason for that. You're buying into lifestyle, location, and long-term value. And with demand still strong, especially from New York City buyers, prices aren't softening anytime soon. Even land itself, just the dirt, can go for 7 figures in the right area. 3, downtown Westport looks like a scene from a Hallmark movie, especially in December, when the streets are lit up, wreaths go on lampposts, and the shop windows compete for best decor. It's walkable, lined with everything from Lululemon and Rag & Bone to local gems like Savvy and Grace and the Westport Bookshop. And yes, there's even a working bridge lit up over the river. It's holiday magic that feels like a movie set. Number 4, the restaurants here are worth moving for. You've got everything. Craving a cozy French bistro? Le Penguin. High-end Mexican with killer cocktails? Don Memo. Want top-tier seafood and oysters on the river? The Welk. Steak night? Gabrielle's has you covered. For casual family dinners, Walrus Alley does barbecue right, and Romanacci nails the pizza, pasta, wine trifecta. And now with newcomers like Nomad opening up, the food scene keeps evolving. Westport punches way above its weight. Number 5, it's a hyper-involved community. You won't just attend the school play here, you'll know who directed it, choreographed it, and ran the lighting. Parents are active, town meetings are well attended, and yes, Facebook town groups are very alive. This is a town where people show up for better or worse, but it also means your voice matters, and you can get plugged in fast if you want to be. Number 6, the commute to New York City works, but plan ahead. The Saugatuck train has express trains to Grand Central in just over an hour. That's a game changer for New York City professionals, but parking spots are in demand. Some folks bike, walk, or do drop off to avoid the permit waiting list. The bonus, you get to come home to the beach instead of the bustle. Number 7, new developments are changing the landscape. Westport's not frozen in time, there's change happening. The Parker Harding Plaza redevelopment is being hotly debated. It would redesign parking downtown to improve safety and walkability. Meanwhile, 860 Post Road East project is set to add mixed-use space and more housing options near the downtown core. Residents are watching closely to see how these changes will shape traffic, retail, and future growth. Number 8, you can find quiet pockets if you know where to look. Long Lots, Greens Farms, parts of Coleytown, there are wooded private neighborhoods that feel completely tucked away. If you want something more peaceful and spread out, or want a bit more land, there are still options here that aren't front and center. Not every home is shingle-style mansion on the water. Number 9, it's an arts town through and through. Mocha Westport is constantly rotating exhibits and concerts. The Westport Country Playhouse brings in talent that feels more Broadway than local. Even public art installations downtown and rotating murals keep things fresh. And yes, Staples High School has a theater program that could rival most colleges. If you value creativity, you'll find your people here. Number 10, the seasons hit hard in a good way. Fall in Westport is classic New England. Crunchy leaves, cider donuts, sweaters, and flannel everywhere. Summer, perfection. Spring is green, floral, and breezy, but winter is winter, so expect snow, slush, and yes, some snow days. The good news, downtown stays active, and there's something extra charming about watching the river freeze from a cafe window. 11, it's a bit bougie, and that's okay. Westport owns what it is. It's stylish, high performing, and yeah, there's a little bit of country club vibe in places. But it's also full of creatives, entrepreneurs, and down-to-earth families who just want a great place to live. You can find your people here, whether you're into paddle tennis or painting, fitness or film festivals. Westport meets it all. Number 12, and maybe the most important, the schools are why so many families are moving here. If you're wondering what drives so many New York cities to pack up and head to Westport, it's this. The public schools here are exceptional. Staples High School ranks #1 in Connecticut. Coleytown Middle School and Bedford Middle School are consistently in the top 5, and elementary schools like Greens Farm, Long Lots, and Saugatuck are beloved by families. From academics to arts to athletics, the school system here isn't just strong, it's complete. You're not choosing between excellence and balance, you're getting both, and that's rare. And finally, number 13, Westport has a way of pulling you in. Plenty of people move here just for schools, or for the train access, or for beaches, but a few years in, they're organizing the block party, coaching rec basketball, and debating playground redesigns at PTA meetings. It's the kind of town that turns neighbors into friends, and weekends into community events. There's an energy here that's hard to explain, but once you feel it, it's hard to leave. So, is Westport right for you? Maybe, but now you know what it's really like to live here. The good, the pricey, the packed beach days, and the sparkling downtown nights. If you're thinking about making a move, my info is in the description below, and you can join nearly 900 local residents who get my weekly newsletter, full of Fairfield County events, housing tips, and market insights. If you found this helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment with what surprised you most or what town you want to see next.